Society.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turntables activated. Get ready.
The most versatile hip-hop radio station in the world.
You can talk about us, but you can't talk without us. Phenomenal radio. We are what radio should be. You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think?
Holy sh**, where'd you find this?
You're locked into the #1 online radio station.
Here we go! It's not that your radio sounds strange. You just found a station that plays what you like.
Phenomenal radio.
Radio just got a lot more fun. Thanks for listening.
We are what radio should be.
I just need 100K. I do. I just need 100K for that Wraith, yeah. I need a Birkin bag for my to keep her happy. 2.5 in the safe for a rainy day. Stay working hard, got to stay on my job for this money. When you rollin' with the mob, gotta stay on your job for this money. Yeah, stay with these stacks. I put that on Mrs. Racks by the money.
Get this money where I come from. Hundreds keep on flowing like water. We ain't save none. No shit about that business since she ain't playing games, son. Cadillacing up and down the road with my day ones. Take a band, throw it in the club just for fun. Stunting in a black Dodge when I come around. 2 bags full of money bags like I'm pushing power. Looking pretty, showing teeth when I'm on the set. Smack 'em on that ass. I'm a star and I got that check. Cost to be the boss, paying dues, and I did that. 2 and 3 whips when I switch, I don't fall back. Blowing something fruity in that jag. That's
I
my
just need
fall.
100K for that Wraith, yeah. I need a Birkin bag for my to keep her happy. 2.5 in the safe for a rainy day. Stay working hard, got to stay on my job for this money. When you rollin' with the mob, gotta stay on your job for this money. Yeah, stay with these stacks. I put that on Mrs. Racks by the money.
Putting up this cash, I'm a pro, I can bury bonds. Take a Honda Civic chick, put it in a foreign car. Bury my brains a Billy, painted blue, living high life. Sipping champagne by the food on the skylight. Hustle hard, focus on my paper, grinding, living large. I always take the air up out the room, shining like a star. Haters looking at me sideways with their face screwed. Cause I always move on my own, make my own rules. I'm the whole band, keep it cracking to my own tune. Schooler. I'm the whole band, keep it cracking to my own tune. And that's schooler.
I just need 100K for that Wraith, yeah. I need a Birkin bag for my to keep her happy. 2.5 in the safe for a rainy day. Stay working hard, got to stay on my job for this money. When you rollin' with the mob, gotta stay on your job for this money. Yeah, stay with these stacks. I put that on Mrs. Racks by the money. By the money.
Phenomenal Radio, Phenom Radio.io, the most versatile hip-hop station in the world. This is Global Audio Forensics. We take the power of the industry, place it in the hands of the independent, and we've been doing that 2 decades plus, from Canada down to Mississippi, across to Texas, up to Canada, and all across the U.S. and all across the globe. If you don't believe me, put us to the test, tap in with us. I'm your brother, Slay Stone Music. Just check in on that. Check in on Phenomenal Radio, one of our branded hashtags, 1000 Network. That's hashtag 1000 Network or hashtag Phenom Artifacts. You're going to find the team. We are the music doctors. We are the originators. We are the Global Phenom Digital Tour and so much more than that. And we've operated in that space for a while, but I'm going to throw it over to my brother, Dick James. He going to talk to you. Actually, I'm going to throw it to DJ Despair, and then DJ Despair in Canada going to pass it to Mississippi, and we going to go in on this schooler.
Yo, what up? What up? This is DJ Despair, CEO of Street Killers ENT. List of companies from Nerve DJs to Rough Riders to we got too much. If you don't know me, go check my social media. Go check it out. I do everything from PR marketing to advertising to booking artists to promoting. Everything is out there. You know, we in Canada, we worldwide. That's what we do.
Peace and love. Shout out to everybody who always come spend some quality time with us. We appreciate you. We thankful. You know, we're excited today. We have a beautiful goddess, musical goddess by the name of Yazara, who will be joining us shortly, who is on a world tour. And, you know, it's an honor for us to be able to have her on our platform. You know, shout out to the Urban Influencer. We're the #1 digital radio station reporting to the #1 platform for breaking new music, new artists, throwback music, throwback artists on a global scale. Plain and simple. We're honored to be able to say that, you know, we report to the Urban Influencer. It's all about us and our music and our creations all around the world. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for making it a year, full circle, 365 plus days, consistently as a team, collectively, Audio Forensics, Dr. Slay Stone, Dr. Dick James, and the one and only, you know, from Canada, DJ Despair. Yeah, it's been an honor, brothers. We've accomplished such a great task so far, and then hey, we got so much planned, and the future is really looking up. We got some beautiful guests in here early with us right now, man. I mean, right, I'm gonna shout out my sister, the Queen. My sister has taken me by the hand since I was probably 10, 11, 12 years old, out there in the community park playing Little League Baseball, and ever since, life has been angelic for me. Her direction has really, and her support has really, it touched me. You know, it's like being touched by an angel, wholeheartedly. And my sister is a survivor. You know what I mean? So I love you, Nene. Thank you for checking in with your, like what you call your baby brother. You know what I'm saying? It's always an honor. And then, you know, one of my elder cousins who's a professional educator. His name is Sean. I call him Big Sean. My grandmother and my grandfather's family is a Perkins family. You know, the Polo King, the original Polo King. You know what I'm saying? Official original Polo King before I laid a claim to it or Kanye laid a claim to it. It's almost like he had an endorsement like rest in peace to Pop Winans, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Witherspoon, you know, John Witherspoon from Friday. Pops, the Ice Cube, you know. Sean has been one of those official, you know, original, and I'm not gonna say gangster, I'm gonna say gentleman. Since before we was able to get off the porch. So yeah, shout out to you, big cuz you've been a great example. And then we also got one of my family members. I like to call him Tater Head, you know what I'm saying? Because he got a tater head, Mr. Potato Head at that, you know what I'm saying? But he's a phenomenal. His name is McCallie, and he's from Mississippi, right here with me in the Golden Triangle. We grew up young Tater Heads, you know, in high school, and he's been a musical phenomenon ever since probably 1989 until where we are today. Currently, he wrote for a lot of bad boy artists. You know, Diddy doing what he doing, and he dealing with what he dealing with, but these were prominent years when Carl Thomas, Faith Evans, Mary J. Blige, 112, and so many others who were a part of Bad Boys' prominent years. My cousin wrote a lot of hit songs for a majority of those artists. Tony Braxton, The Temptations, and so many others. Master P, you know what I'm saying, before Master P actually got all the way off that thing with the Bout About It movie. McCallie was a part of the staff, man. So he's one of the true hitmen. Shout out to you, Cuzzo Buzzo. Go ahead on and get that funky budget up and go ahead on and bring it on over here to Audio Forensics and Phenom Radio, KPTX Digital Broadcasters, the most diverse radio station on the planet. As you can see, we're not playing any games. You know what I'm saying? It's all business, and we do have that golden touch. So call us Midas, cause when we get it and it's about the business we touch, it's gonna go, 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 go gadget. Plain and simple. We got people that be saying things like in the background, yeah, I see y'all be posting charts, and a lot of times it be major artists like Calvin Richardson, Mike Clark Jr., Tony O. Money, and so forth and so forth. Yeah, we do, because the songs that you see on the Urban Influencer that have accomplished those #1 chart positions, without question, ever since last year, since the beginning of March, when we started booking those artists and putting them on the Artesia Festival, bringing them down here to Mississippi. Phenom Radio was the machine that was pushing those artists' music before we even knew what type of abilities we had with the Urban Influencer. We were just really young, and we were happy to have an opportunity to be on such a prestigious platform. However, within a short period of time, we started paying attention and we started realizing names of artist music that we were putting into the system were not just getting in the system and receiving support on the radio, they were charting. And so today, what we're doing is we want to present our first independent underground artist who has not had the machine behind them, quite like Mike Clark Jr. with Atlantic Records, or like Tony Money, who's been fortunate enough to be signed by the one and only Snoop Dogg over at Death Row Records. However, just because you don't have that major machine in the 250,000 or better music budget behind your single on radio, don't mean you can't go global. Thanks to Phenom Radio, KPTX Digital Broadcasters, and our partners, my relationships that we have, DJ Despair, Dr. Slay Stone, myself, and our DJs, DJ Roski. Yes, sir. DJ Sean Swift. Yes, sir. DJ King Matthias. Yes, sir. DJ Unique, official of Mr. Cheeks, Cassidy, Foxy Brown, LB Fam, the Lost Boys. Yes, sir. DJ Melvin. Yes, sir. Over at Power, 96 out there in Los Angeles, California. Yes, sir. We got some real heavy hitters. And whenever they get these records that we send to them, they make them do what they're supposed to do. So without further ado, because we're grateful that we have EJ the DJ, you know what I'm saying, representing the Bronx, New York, and Atlanta, the hottest Phenom Radio all-star DJs that's on the planet right now. We got some new DJs that's getting ready to sign in and come on in here, like DJ Foreplay out there in Houston and Dallas, Fort Worth, Prairie, Texas area. And the one and only, I like to call it a Philippine queen, DJ Gracie Grace from the DMV area. We getting ready to get them in here, and we getting ready to get them in rotation. So without further ado, we want to present our first plat, our first underground artist from the Urban Influencer to chart at #2. Schooler. Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for trusting, not just believing, but trusting in me as your manager and trusting the process. Here we are, a year later, and you got your first official charting plaque, my brother, #2. You can use this as a negotiation tool with the labels going forward. You know what I'm saying? Rock Nation, Live Nation. Yeah, it's on now. Those distribution channels, now we can take them and we can use them and we can maximize. So shout out to DJ Despair. Shout out to Dr. Slay Stone. And shout out to your man Timo, aka Dick James, man. Audio forensic in here, baby.
Salute. So, Dick James, what does that mean? Who is the urban influencer, and what is the artist being charted on their platform mean? Like, for those that don't know, like how many radio stations report to the urban influencer? What is their reporting status? Like, who do they report to? What's the importance of that?
Well, they report to Media Base, Nielsen, Sound Scan, Sound Exchange. You know what I'm saying? That's the outlet for all of those royalty paying outlets for the artists and the labels who have their music properly copywritten, published, and registered in all of the alignments that allow artists to receive their just due when it comes to ownership, authorship, and producers. You know, anybody who were associated with products or projects, everybody gets their credits. That's how everybody receive their pays. You know, everybody's licensed, everybody's synced in accordingly, and it's basically a privilege because the urban influencer is a worldwide platform, and it really highlights our music. That's why it's called urban, our creations. And when I say worldwide, I mean worldwide everywhere. I mean, shoot. And they highlight the most significant music and artists in all genres created by us on every scale. So these artists, for example, Antonio Armani, just in the last year alone, I mean, help me find my draws. You see, that's the prime example. We've had him on our show. And his numbers have continued to progress because putting him in the system like the urban influencer, and he keeps coming with hits back to back to back. And they got that machine, marketing, press, news, media. And then, of course, we keep hitting the button. It's going to be hard for him, unless something happens, to not continue to just grow and stay at the top of the food chain. And those bookings, those calls keep coming annually for the festivals, um, the summer tours, the radio bashes. It's a lot of things that's going on. They have new names and new titles, and I have to do a little more research so that I can call them out more accurately. Let's just say, for sake, down here where I am in the South, the festivals, the music festivals are really what's making these artists get paid. And it's keeping them on the radio stations. So, like I said, as long as they're properly registered, published, copywritten, man, they getting some real money. What you got to say, DJ Despair?
If people don't have this stuff coded, they're not going to get their music registered into our radio stations. They're not going to be played properly when we put them up, because the only way people are getting their music notified or even charted right now is because guys like myself and everybody who's on actual licensed platforms, you could pull up in your Apple radio and see who's being played. If you got your shit together. That's all I'm saying. Get your shit together. If you don't got your shit together, like if we don't see when we post your song up on Phenom Radio, and when it shows up on my app as a player, and the song that's being played doesn't show up with the picture, that's on you. Because that means you're not coded. And everybody should know how to do this stuff, because if you put out CDs before, if you had put out music before and on CDs or anything, you know that you had to metadata your CDs. So how you not doing the same thing to put out your digital and imprint? It don't make sense. And if your stuff is not registered, how you getting paid?
Well, you know, I'm an artist, man. I'm in the streets, man. I ain't on all that computer stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like all that. I seen the videos. The streaming platform's gonna be down anyway. So you know what's good is that I'm out here getting this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper. I got shows. So
Oh yeah, you got 20,000 followers on Spotify, but you can't bring 5 people into the venue.
Right. Sounds like cap to me. What kind of money you getting? Illegal money?
It's
I don't want to put you on blast, but it sounds like you're an underground artist and you're looking for popularity.
clout. It's
and,
just clout. It's to go on stage, do this, rap to your. Wait, sorry. Don't rap to your song. Let your lyrics just talk for you. You hold the mic over here when the song is actually played, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like it just, if you want to do hip hop karaoke, we can set up a night for that.
and you know the business aspect. I can say I've been in the music business as an artist, radio, and all that in between over 20 years, and it's still a lot that I don't know. Like knowledge is infinite. You have to be learning. And I only said that to say, you know, you got to get your business straight, is what my brothers are saying. And these professionals on here are saying. Don't pay attention to the vanity metrics that you may see on social media. There's back end numbers, analytics, there's multiple platforms, there's numbers they're not showing you. There's middlemen, software and programs in place. There's bots in place. There's AI in place. There's shadow banning in place. There's limited visibility in place. There's algorithm, all
Like
kinds
this.
of stuff in place, bro.
I don't know if you can see that, but look at that. That's my Instagram. That's my Instagram right now, just on views. All right, 500,000, son. 500,000. I don't see people doing that with their promo. How are you drawing numbers? How are you circulating? When we collab each other, what are we doing, guys? We're networking. Why is everybody afraid to tag their? Well, if you don't got real friends that would actually collaborate you, I understand that. I'm sorry, it ain't my fault. I'm just saying, I got friends like these who actually collaborate with me, so our numbers grow because we work together and let our networks work together. And then another thing I don't understand in this industry, if you know people like us or your boys or people in the industry that has worked with you or had us on your platforms or you've been on our platforms, why would you go over our heads to go to our platforms? It don't make sense if we are the leaders to go to your platform. Because I got told from one of my TV networks that, oh, some people are reaching out and we said to go through despair and they never reach back. What's wrong with that? Well, we built ourselves to be part of these platforms where we, just like you go to a job, you can't just walk in a job and go past the manager and go to the head guy and get the job unless you got connections, unless you know H&R, unless you got a stupid resume.
You know what? We're not, yeah. You're right. Both of you are right. You know what I mean? But we celebrating Schooler. You know what I'm saying?
I say he listened to it. He's not where he needs to go.
Yeah, exactly. These are tangible.
This happens.
Right. This is tangible, actual facts that we're talking on here. Like you can go research and do the knowledge yourself. You're not going to get somebody to present all their numbers and facts to you and what they're doing on their platform, their whole resume in 5 minutes or in a DM or in an email. Like you have to do your own research to see if they're legitimate, their reach, if who they are, what they say they are, beyond all the facade stuff that people can do now online. So when you do that, then you'll know the importance. Our words, I believe, will have more value for those that are listening. You know what I mean? To you, because it's actual facts and legit. When we say we've been on her 20 years doing it, if you're looking for me to be sitting in a big mansion right now, as we could and should be, but it's not about the material things. It's about the legacy, the value you bring, the lives you change, the longevity in the game, attributes you can't purchase with $1. Loyalty, character, humility, not facade character, but it's about those real things and those real relationships that money can't touch. It's invaluable. You know what I mean? And Yes, we like nice things too, and nice things will come to us, and we have nice things in our life. But those aren't our riches, like Bob Marley said. You looking for cars and money, those aren't my riches. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? If I want to pursue that, any one of us that want to pursue that like that could have that. Just like those that may have it have done. Some have done ill to get it. Some have compromised their soul and their being and their body and their families to do it, and then some have legitimately pressed the gas, grind. But that didn't happen overnight. It takes time, consistency, effort, commitment, sacrifice, studying, research, knowledge, building productive relationships, and moving forward. And as long as you're moving forward, you're good. And so we here, man. Shout out to Schooler. Shout out to his management team. Shout out to the Urban Influencer. For all the artists we've been able to, as a platform, support and get pushed up on those charts to those thousands of stations outside of our network. You know what I mean? Like outside of our network of radio stations and whatnot. And with that being said, I'm going to land my plane, but the Phenom Digital Tour is real. You want to hop on that and stay tuned to that. I mean, it's bigger than music. You know what I mean? And we talking across the globe. We definitely talking the Triangle Point from Canada to Mississippi, across to Texas, and everything in between. Those relationships we just talked about, the venue owners, the media stations, the restaurants, the clothing lines, the doctors, the professionals that we've been fortunate enough to come across in our lives are all involved in that. And soon our words, our actions will show you more than our words will. So I'm off it, man. Salute to everybody that support the real, man. 1,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like one of our first events that we have going on for the year from the radio station, it just so happened to be a comedy show. And it features one of the hottest comics in the comedy game right now. And March 15th, March 14th, Saturday and Sunday out in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. We're gonna be at Sankofa Kitchen on Saturday, and we're gonna be at the Allegory Kitchen and Bar on Sunday. His name is Chris Set It Off Jones. Y'all know him. We just did an interview with him a couple weeks ago. Super duper hilarious. You have seen him on Def Jam Comedy. You can catch him on Carlos Miller Comedy Tour, the 85 South Comedy Tour, the Monique Show, and you also saw him on Bill Bellamy's Who's Got Jokes show. So he's been around for quite a long time, man. He's been making people stomach hurt and let a little doo-doo off in that pamper or that diaper or their drawers or whatever it is they be wearing at the time when they be at the comedy scenes and shows. So we're looking very forward to having them out there. March 14th and March 15th, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Phenom Radio Comedy All-Star Series first show, man. Yeah. Hopefully Yazara, the musical goddess, will be able to join us shortly. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to go to a commercial break.
Indeed. Sounds something like this.
Peace. What's good? I'm Timo James, co-partner of Phenomenal Radio, KPTX Digital Broadcasters, the most diverse radio station on the planet. CEO, founder of the Industry Plug magazine. And if you want to broadcast or advertise to our millions of listeners worldwide, simple. Contact us, 803-420-3004. Set up your interview, and we will take care of you. We will make sure you get seen and heard to our illustrious followers and audience around the world. Until then, thank you. Look to hear from you soon. Phenomenal Radio. Peace.
She stands still at the corner of a bed with tears in her eyes after everything she read. She's so alone while a man is out of town, wondering what did she do for him to sleep around. She looks in the mirror to wipe the tears from her face, thinking of all the good times and how they gonna waste. And then she says, I've been nothing but good to you. There was nothing I would not do. I've done all that I could for you. I pray to God in time to realize what she is worth. Ooh, baby. Now she's long for someone who's gonna treat her right, to give her sweet, sweet loving, to come home to in the night. But it's nothing but a fantasy, for all they do is fight. Dreams and desires, passion, the fire, all vanish in the light. Is anyone out there to hold her, to heal the pain she feels inside? Nothing but painful memories and a love full of lies. And then she cried, I've been nothing but good to you. Please tell me why. There was nothing I would not do. All my life I've done all that I could for you. Did the man that I see deep in her eyes? Oh, I did really like you. I would put no one above you. You made me smile when you came through. It was just too good to be true. And now you're gone out of my life. You stabbed my dear heart with your knife. I know that I can do better, 'cause God knows I don't need no strife. I've been nothing but good to you. All my life I've been good to you. There was nothing I would not. Tell me why, tell me why. I've done all that I could for you. I pray to God you realize a woman's
Phenomenal Radio, phenomradio.io, the most versatile hip hop station in the world. In here with my brothers, home of the global audio forensics. You got multiple brands, multiple DJs, global network, global audience, global radio, and we're continuing to build. So I'm in here with my brothers, DJ Despair in Canada, uh, Dr. Dick James out in Mississippi, and I'm out here in Texas. So I'm gonna pass it over, DJ Despair. What you got, man? What you think about that record we just heard again?
Like again, I love that record. The record's fire. I love the vibe of it. It gives me back that old soul vibe, and it makes an old soul happy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
like music we can play anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yep, universal music. Dick James, it's on you, bro.
Yeah, I like what DJ Despair said. I mean, because he is the DJ, and that's the master of the ceremony. Without the DJ, officially, initially, and originally, we ain't had nowhere to go to gather to listen to music and enjoy each other. So thank you from the start to where we are now and where we're going. Me being an artist, that's where I got my first start. To be a live entertainer, a live performer, it was the DJ. You know what I'm saying? In the background, I had to rehearse or whatever to get myself together to even have the courage to be able to go in front of an audience. But yes, it was the DJ. So shout out to the DJ, man. And yes, that record is one of my favorite records from an independent upcoming artist who's influenced by one of the greatest of all time. It's clear that he got the Michael Jackson influence in him. So that's why we rock with him. And on that record, he got a few records, man. That dude is a hit maker. Um, and yeah, Phenom Radio, man, the urban influence is a place for records like that. Grassroots, organically take flight, man. Really, we changed lives, man. We just realized that we had the power and the ability to do that just within the last 5 to 6 months, man. We've been doing this really a year,
Yeah.
13 months now, because it's February. We started at the beginning of January 2025. And so we've grown and we bear witness. So now we know for sure. It's not a belief thing, it's a for sure thing. So trust us. Give us your budget, bring us that product, bring us that brand in your business, and watch us do like Martin say, pew, pew. Hey, you looking, man. You ain't been to Canada yet. You sitting here with the king of Canada right now. And that's real talk right there. We were listening to DJ Despair on Phenom Radio on the Industry Plug Magazine.com/phenomenal radio. We were listening to it before we came live. I've been listening to him for about 2 hours now. I'm telling you, man, he was going in. And I'm not saying that because he's on here, because he's my partner, because if he wasn't going in, he wouldn't be on here and he wouldn't be our partner.
Right.
It'd be somebody else and not him. But he's there. He's king of that. And ain't no knock to nobody, man, because we got some super fire DJs on our platform, man. Shoot.
Indeed. Salute to the DJs. Let the DJs eat. Hashtag that.
Ooh-wee. Mississippi, Georgia, California, Washington, DMV,
Cleveland,
Cleveland, yes, Ohio. We're
New
gonna
York,
just say,
Atlanta,
yeah, man.
here.
New York, yeah, I mean, look here, man. California, South Carolina, North Carolina.
Shout
Man,
out,
come on, man.
shout out to the Wu Tang DJ Coalition. Shout out
Yeah,
to
they
DJ Cole,
yeah,
Fleet,
yeah,
core
yeah,
DJs, the real
yeah,
DJs. like, like
yeah.
there's so much attached to us that there's so many names to name that we can't name them all at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like Rough Riders, even the platforms from Urban Influencer to Phenom Radio to, you know, man, there's so many radio stations I'm involved with these days. It's hard to keep a track of. It's like-
And
And the
that's a
hip
good thing.
right, busy. And then the hip hop television network.
and the Hip Hop Network. We have so many different platforms that we're involved in that I'm really appreciative and happy to be a part of this circle of movements. Like the things we've done, a lot of people can never accomplish, especially me being from Canada. I appreciate the love.
No diggity, no doubt. And then, our
Eat
special
well.
guest, our plaque presentation, our first original plaque charting artist from the underground, is he's on here watching now. So
How
Shout
about
out to
this?
True Love.
I'll give you this: Rough Riders Radio, Excitement Radio, Power 813, The Beat, The Beat 1051, Fab Radio 94.5, Nerve DJs, The Great FM, J Skills Radio, DJ League Network, Woo DJs, God's Global, Hip Hop Television Network, Kwan J Radio, the Hip Hop Television TV, and the Real and iHeart Radio and CKUW. We everywhere.
absolutely, you like Amazon, then just holler at Alexa. Ask her to play phenomenal radio for you. She'll do it.
Yeah,
She's
try that.
very, very faithful. And I ain't lying, Frankenstein. Frankenstein, no, I ain't lying too.
Yep.
Schooler, we about to go ahead and show you this plaque, man. Thank you for coming on here, man. Hey, It's looking good, baby. Yeah, it's up. Number 2 from the radio play experts and the urban influencer on behalf of Phenom Radio. That dog went to number 2, man. Woo-wee. Don't let me get to calling off some of the names of the artists that you was on top of, bro. This is a beautiful plaque. It represents you all the way to the full Abdullah, man. Shout out to you, Scoop.
Shout out to you, Schooler, and definitely shout out again to the urban influencer, everybody that made that record happen and pushed it to where it's supposed to be. Definitely all the brands included, from the urban influencer, our number one DJ on this side, DJ Despair, all the DJs. When I say our number one DJ, it's just because he is the king of Canada, and that's right now where we tour. We bouncing from the Mississippi to Texas up to Canada, so look for that. But we got some dope DJs. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Future Guru 100. Shout out to the Urban Influencer again. Shout out to Press Play Broadcasting, Sound Exchange, Spotify, all the platforms included. If you see a brand on something with ours on this network and this platform, it's not just for looks to make it like we got a lot of logos. You know what I mean? Like, we don't do that. Like, we have productive working relationships with all these people and platforms, and those that need to be seen, we can't put them all, but those that are instrumental will be seen. So shout out to you, Schooler, again. Number 2, a shout out to my team. You know, you really need a team. You know what I'm saying? You really need a team. You can do things on your own, and I get it, self-made in a sense, but you have to have somebody helping you. You know what I mean? Like, you're not doing every single thing by yourself. I don't care who you are. How Jay-Z, and I'm only mentioning his name because of in the rap game, when you talk about success and money, however he got it, because I don't know. I've never met the man. He's at the top of the list, billionaires. So even him, when I reference his name, he didn't do it by himself. He did not do it by himself. You have to have teammates. So salute to everybody again, man. Salute to my team. I'm off it.
No doubt. Shout out to like you said, the Urban Influencer family. DJ James Woodbear. You feel me?
Yeah, shout out to him.
DJ Queen B.
Woo Bear.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to Marv Matt.
Shout out to Marv.
Yeah, and shout out to Woo Bear's daughter, Miss Lewis. And shout out to Tangi. Hey, it's up there, baby.
Yo,
Shout out to the Fleet DJs over there at the, our Urban Influencer family. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we got to shout out to Sippy Zone too, dog.
Yeah, he coming up next. His plaque is on the way, man. You know, he got to number 7. That's our second independent, original underground artist that we were able to get on the Urban Influencer charts and accomplish, a goal like charting at number 7, man. Come on, man. It's beautiful, man. The plaque is on its way. And so that's the proof in the pudding. So that artists don't get it twisted and get it confused and count themselves out or count themselves short. No, you got a great product. Doesn't matter if you're independent underground or if you got a major label behind you. And shout out to Calvin Richardson for rocking with us and trusting in us. Shout out to Mike Clark Jr. Shout out to Keisha and Tony O. Tony Baloney. You know what I'm saying? You the man. We love you, bro. Real talk. Shout out to regular ass Trey Williams. Unc still got it. You feel me? We ain't playing around, man. Our relationships with these artists, they mean something. And all these artists that we name, and hey, they don't even know what's coming. So I'm not even gonna say it. We're gonna leave it where it's at. 2026. Be on the lookout. Phenom Radio, KPTX Digital Broadcasters, the most diverse radio station on the planet. And that's business. the Urban Influencer, Radio Connect, and so many other networks that we have that we just like to say we're going to continue to make these relationships foundated. We got to get up out of here, man, because my brother got to travel. So what's going to happen is we're going to go back and we're going to bring this thing back and we're going to double back and we're going to give Yazara, the musical goddess, we're going to give her the main stage to herself and by herself. But today we just want to say thank you in an honorary way to you, Yaz. And we'll see you in a minute. We're gonna come back and everything gonna be gravy. Today, Schooler, you've been the man. You can send in shout outs to anybody you want to. I mean, because you know the DJs, the cast, everybody been supporting you. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get out of here with your record. And this record is featuring Rico Barrino, Fantasia's brother. About this money.
I just need 100K. I do. I just need 100K for that Wraith, yeah. I need a Birkin bag for my to keep her happy. 2.5 in the safe for a rainy day. Stay working hard, got to stay on my job for this money. When you rollin' with the mob, gotta stay on your job for this money. Yeah, stay with these stacks. I put that on Mrs. Racks by the money.
Get this money where I come from. Hundreds keep on flowing like water. We ain't save none. No shit about that business since she ain't playing games, son. Cadillacing up and down the road with my day ones. Tay band, throw it in the club just for fun. Stunting in a black Dodge when I come around. 2 bag full of money bags like I'm pushing power. Looking pretty, showing when I'm on the set. Smack 'em on that ass, I'm a star and I got the check. Cost to be the boss, paying dues, and I did that. 2 and 3 whips when I switch, I don't fall back. Blowing something fruity in a drag, that's my
fall. I just need 100K for that Wraith, yeah. I need a Birkin bag for my to keep her happy. 2.5 in the safe for a rainy day. Stay working hard, got to stay on my job for this money. When you rollin' with the mob, gotta stay on your job for this money. Yeah, stay with these stacks. I put that on Mrs. Racks by the money.
Up this cash, I'm a pro, I can bury bonds. Take a Honda Civic chick, put it in a foreign car. Bring my Benz a Billy, painted blue, living high life. Sipping champagne by the food on the skylight. Close so hard, focus on my paper, grinding, living large. I always take the air up out the room, shining like a star. Haters looking at me sideways with their face screwed. Cause I always move on my own, make my own rules. I'm the whole band, keep it cracking to my own tune. Schooler. I'm the whole band, keep it cracking to my own tune. And that's Schooler.
I just need 100K for that Wraith, yeah. I need a Birkin bag for my to keep her happy. 2.5 in the safe for a rainy day. Stay working hard, got to stay on my job for this money. When you rollin' with the mob, gotta stay on your job for this money. Yeah, stay with these stacks. I put that on Mrs. Racks by the money.
The most versatile hip hop radio station in the world. Phenomenal Radio.
I just need 100K. I do. I just need 100K for that. Yeah. Need a Birkin bag for my